We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the world champion.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Digging in now, Jacob Amaya. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Scott Heineman is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's inside.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Into the box now, Jarvis Workman. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Leading off.
Now the pitch.
The center fielder. Ball, that's out.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And there are 2 away now. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Rhys Hines stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Ball 2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 2 full. The pitcher, Dennis Clemens, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Dig.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, nobody out now.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Alex Jackson becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
1-1-1.
A bouncer up the middle. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Jacob Amaya. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Scott Heineman. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Heineman, a California native, actually. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-1. Popped him up. Diaz is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in, Luis Robert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, too late. Too late.
Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dennis Clemens. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding, breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
The 1-0 pitch.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Ball 2.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Robert comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Play ball. He's out.
Leading off.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
Number 45.
Plays it 1 here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tellez leads off second with nobody out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's one away. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
2-1. Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. McMahon gathers it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting, Alex Jackson. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Yeah, let's make a plan on him right here. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jackson, a 32-year-old veteran, he was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's in.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
0-1.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Is that it?
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Jacob Amaya. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Stepping into the box, Scott Heineman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate now, Jarvis Workman. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. So here now is the pitcher, Dennis Clemens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Hines in foul ground. 2 gone.
Play ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Robert. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Rowdy Tellez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Reese Hines, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Quintana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled away.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Alex Jackson, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch on its way.
No, that's low.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Skied into straightaway right. Quintana is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Pedro Lantigua will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 92.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled off. This is in the air out to right.
Ball, ball.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jacob Amaya. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now a swing, and wouldn't you know it, a 3rd straight fly ball to right. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Count
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
The count is 1
Too much
and 2.
bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dennis Clemens. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Tellez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jarvis Workman.
There's the first now.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is foul for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
One down now, 1 down.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Striding in, Rowdy Tellez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1 pitch.
And we got two down.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left